The 2018 Triumph Tiger 800 is one of those bikes that kind of flies in the face of conventional wisdom about what makes a great adventure touring motorcycle, and Triumph is perennially happy to thumb its nose at the competition. While most off-road worthy adventure touring machines make use of twin-cylinder power plants, Triumph has continued to stick with its 3-cylinder engine, creating its own legacy which continues in the latest Tiger 800 and Tiger 1200 models, both of which boast significant redesigns for 2018. When we saw the Tiger 800 XC unveiled at EICMA last November, we started marking the days in anticipation of an invite to sample it. That invitation finally arrived, and we learned the worldwide Tiger 800 launch would take place near sunny Marrakesh, Morocco, in the northwest corner of the African continent. Weather for that part of the third world is typically sunny and warm this time of year, with temperatures in the mid-70s Fahrenheit, so I gleefully packed my vented riding gear in anticipation of some frolicking in the pavement and the dirt aboard the Tiger 800 XRt and Tiger 800 XCa models that awaited me. I should have taken one more look at the weather forecasts before I actually boarded my flight from Los Angeles to New York to what turned out to be London, Madrid, and then Marrakesh, after a delay in LA caused us to miss the connection out of New York. When the wheels touched down in Marrakesh, a cold rain was pouring down and the nearby Atlas Mountains were covered in white stuff that looked suspiciously like snow. Worse yet, the new forecast temperatures for our ride days were low 30s. Fortune sometimes smiles on the unprepared, however. My gear bag was lost somewhere along the flight route, which meant I had nothing other than the helmet I'd carried on the plane. Triumph saved the day, by loaning me some of its Gore-Tex riding gear. The jacket was a touch too small and the pants were a touch too large, but beggars can't be choosers. And knowing what my own kit contained, I was never happier to be a beggar. You wouldn't think that the Triumph Tiger 800's 800 cubic centimeters fuel-injected DOHC 4 valves per cylinder triple would be a great choice for off-road riding, but Triumph has refused to abandon its 3-cylinder engine architecture in favor of the adventure touring genre's more commonly used twin, even if one could argue that a Bonneville-powered adventure tourer would be amazing, but I digress. No. The Tiger 800's trio of 74.05mm bores and 61.9mm crankshaft stroke deliver a surprisingly torquey and linear power curve. Think of it as creamy horseradish, smooth yet spicy enough to water the eyes if you stay in the throttle all the way to its claimed peak power output, 94 horsepower at 9,500 RPM, redline is around 10,250 RPM. Triumph engineers worked to fill in a dip in low RPM torque, and the result is a much more linear feel from bottom to top, the Tiger growling along happily and with plenty of lunge to spare no matter where you are in the rev range. The Tiger 800's 58 pound-foot of peak torque is said to occur at 8,050 RPM, but without yet having a Tiger 800 on the dyno, it's a safe wager that the silky smooth engine pumps out at least 50 pound-foot most of the way along its torque curve. There isn't a single hitch or glitch to be found anywhere in the Tiger 800's multipoint sequential fuel injection. It just motors right along, growling happily through its new, lighter 3-in-1 exhaust system as it quickly gets the Tiger 800's roughly 500 pounds, fully fueled, up to speed. This is one exciting cat that's also very easy to ride. And that's even if the Tiger 800 didn't offer the convenience of numerous riding modes that deliver varying levels of throttle response by adjusting fueling and ignition timing along with traction control and ABS, but it does offer them. Road mode is the default map in the system, though the Tiger 800 will retain any mode you choose as long as you don't switch off its ignition key. Switching modes is a simple matter of thumbing the mode button on the left switch gear to select your preferred mode and then pushing in the joystick at the bottom the switch housing to select it. If the Tiger 800 is in motion, the computer will then ask the rider to close the throttle to complete the process and, presto! It's that